He's doing all right in his Wealdstone stint so far. 3 wins, 3 losses and a draw from his first 7 games.
Like I said, we talked about that game in midweek against Tamworth. I think that there was extenuating circumstances as to why that game ended up being a 4-1 defeat. It was 0-0 until that sending off.
I mean, to be fair, we were at Tamworth, what, 10 days or so ago. We know it's not an easy place to go to. We came away with a 1-1 draw.
Beckwith just lets the ball run over his foot and doesn't manage to get there ahead of Kretschmar. And now Dale can try and counter-attack down the right-hand side with Ryan East. He's got Adebayo Rowling showing for him. He's going to go to the right wing-back. Adebayo Rowling's into the feet of Henderson. Back to Adebayo Rowling to the byline. Pulls it across the face of goal. He slots it in. And Toby Adebayo Rowling has given Dale the lead here in the 9th minute. It was a neat finish by the Dale number 14. I thought he was going to pull it back across the face of goal. He went for goal and he gets the goal for Dale. His first league goal for the club. He does the worming celebration. It's Rochdale 1, Wealdstone 0.
Yeah, the celebration to match the goal there for Toby Adebayo Rowling. Celebrating that new contract that was announced yesterday as well. He will be absolutely delighted to be on the score sheet. He'll be buzzing, as you can see from the celebration. And it was a good little bit of play on that right-hand side as well. The link-up play, the 1-2 in the build-up, came back to, and as you say, we all thought he was heading for the back post for that ball to put the cross in, and in the end, he just nestled it inside that back post.
McAvoy uses Cook. Cook under pressure from Bird, and he's been hounded out of it, and Ian Henderson has picked up on the loose ball, gives it to Adebayo Rowling on the right-hand side. He's going to go to Henderson on the right flank. Henderson takes a touch, pulls it back towards Adebayo Rowling, gives it to Ryan East. He's got Gilmore showing for him one more. He steps over it and gives it to Beckwith. Oh, Beckwith just couldn't bring it under control. He's going to strike it, boys. Beckwith. It's always rising, and it's just over the crossbar. Gunter put his hand up and then pulled it away at the last moment. I'm going to say the Dale players that are going to attack this are actually behind the back edge of the 6-yard box. We make a dart and run in. It's another flick on by a defender. And it's off the line. Brilliant
clearance by Sam Ashford. Right man in the right place there, just to deny Dale a second goal.
I think the game's gone on too far for the referee to pull it back for a talking to Hogan. Still not gone out of play yet since that challenge that he had on Reed, where he certainly left one in, and they're having a bit of a chat with each other as they get back into position right now.
It's one of those that'll happen on the training ground for them too, many a time, but different when it's out on the pitch. In front of the fans.
Waller to Gilmore. Gilmore back to Hogan. Cool as you like from Jim McNulty's side. Henderson gives it to Barlow. Barlow had no options forward there, so he has to go back to Beckwith. Keep hold of a possession. Switched across to Kingdon. Kingdon out to Ryan East on the right-hand side. Continued forward to Adebayo Rowling. Now Ryan East. Beckwith down the left-hand side to Alarakia. Alarakia looking to take Paul Devine on. Pulls it back to Gilmore. Gilmore being urged to shoot, and we know that's not really in his game. Beckwith going for a curling effort, but that's straight down the throat of Gunter. He actually patted it down, and Henderson was probably closer to him than what he realised, but he gathered it at the second attempt. Kretschmar's just managed to creep forward a few yards. Henderson comes in and wins the ball back. To East. East to Gilmore. Gilmore now to Barlow, and now Dale can try and head forward. Bit of space here. We've got plenty of men forward as well. Barlow gives it to Alarakia on the left-hand side. Taran Alarakia. And to Beckwith, who's lost a little bit of its impetus, although Dale have kept hold of it. And now Barlow down the left-hand side. Stays onside. Trying to get space for a cross. Digs across towards the back post. And Henderson's off the woodwork. He climbed really well, did Ian Henderson. And his header comes back off the post. Header away by Cook for Wealdstone. Can't be brought down by Gilmore. Beckwith will be able to head this one back into the hands of Waller, who's come racing across to give that outlet really for Sam Beckwith. And he does get it back to the Dale keeper. And now Waller Long ball forward, it's going to bounce through, and Henderson's onside. Can Henderson get it lobbed over the top of the goalkeeper and into the net? And Ian Henderson has got the goal that doubles Dale's lead. It's a brilliant move from Dale. Waller spotted the run. He made the run from onside. It bounced over the last defender, and the Henderson lob, the one that's made him famous throughout his time at Rochdale, has given Dale that double advantage. It's his 7th goal of the season, his 154th goal in a Dale shirt. It's Rochdale 2, Wealdstone 0.
Yeah, it's a classic Ian Henderson finish, as you say, Martin. Superb lob over the top of the goalkeeper after getting in behind. It was really well to give Dale that 2-0 lead.
Beckwith up to the halfway line towards Bird, who's been really marshalled well, it's got to be said, by Jack Cook. But the midfield for Dale is just winning all the battles, and they're coming away with it, and it's Kingdom driving forward. He's got Adebayo Rowling to his right-hand side. Adebayo Rowling will get there, he'll put the cross in, but it's charged down and blocked off at source. He's still got the possession as the Dale number 14. Gives it back to Ryan East. East feeds it through to Henderson. Henderson trying to turn inside the area, but Bird has come back. Bird gets his snapshot, and his snapshot has gone straight into the midriff of Josh Grant. He felt that, did Grant. But Dale have got it back once again, and they're keeping this screw turn, keeping the pressure on here. So Ryan East with Dale's 7th corner of the game. In at the near post, it's flicked across, it's going to drop towards Alarakia. Alarakia curls it and into the top corner, and Taryn Alarakia, he's got Dale's 3rd. He's right in front of the Wealdstone fans, and out of respect, he opts not to celebrate in front of the just over 100 travelling fans. But Taryn Alarakia, in a rich vein of form, gets his 3rd goal in 3 games here at the Crown Oil Arena. It's Rochdale 3, Wealdstone 0.
Yeah, 3 goals in 3 games, 3 goals in 10 days or so. 3 goals in a week, rather. It's been a great week for Taryn Alarakia here at the Crown Oil Arena. As you say, out of respect, doesn't celebrate in front of the Wealdstone supporters, but does get high fives and pats on the back all around. A great finish from Alarakia into that right-hand corner for the 2nd to get him off, to give him some rest, to give him a little bit of a break. Get him well rested for Tuesday night against Altrincham.
Adebayo Rowling pulls it back towards Kingdom. Kingdom will use Hogan here, who's under pressure from Reed straight away, but Gilmore across to Beckwith. Beckwith does a real nice pirouette there, plays it down the left-hand side towards Bird. Bird's touch is good, brings him back in field towards Conor McBride, across to Alarakia. Dale seem in the mood here. Coming across that time was Jack Cook to put the stoppers on Alarakia. Dale get the ball back though. Gilmore to Ryan East. Now it's Conor McBride. He's got Adebayo Rowling showing from on the right-hand side. He's going to give the ball to him. Kingdom will swing across in, and it's going to be a header by Barlow of all people. Who he's not the tallest, but it was landing right on his head, and he just guides his header off target. See this game out, although a back pass there by Kingdom has given Waller, it's a little bit short. Reed's picked up on it, but he's been forced out wide on the left-hand side. Shot's going to come in, and then Waller will just stop that one. It's a shot on target. Yeah, I think that is not their first shot on target, and it's from Harrison Sona.
And Tamworth 1, Oldham 1. One apiece between Oldham and
given away by Wealdstone, and Kyrell Mitchell's been put through. He's onside, and he's pulled it back when he probably should have held on to it a little bit longer, but the save with the outstretched foot by Gunter.
Yeah, needed stopping. Needed stopping by the young goalkeeper.
Now Gilmore. Out to the left-hand side to Biabu. Biabu looking to swing across in, does get a cross in towards Kyrell Mitchell. That's just about defended away by Jack Cook. Free kick's going to come in on the left-hand side. It's towards the back post. It's a header at goal, and it's headed in by Jack Cook. He's powered it in from an angle. They've got one back here of Wealdstone. It's Rochdale 3, Wealdstone 1.
And nonchalant from Jack Cook.
Throwing down the line by Biabu. Cook. Sorry, it was headed away by Cook. Upfield it goes. Hogan with a header down towards Beckwith. Beckwith clears it upfield. Dyer's going to bring it down impeccably well, it's got to be said. I mean, Kyrell Mitchell's got on a loose ball here. He's got plenty of yellow shirts in front. He's got a lot to do, and he gets his shot away. Kyrell Mitchell, I'll tell you what, that wasn't far away from Cairo Mitchell. He got through there, got his strike on. He had a lot to do, didn't he? Two decisions have baffled both managers in this game.
2,289, by the way, was the attendance. 107 that have made the journey up from Wealdstone.
There's Barlow to Gilmore. Gilmore goes across to Kingdon. Scott now waits once again, ready to come on. East feeds that one through to Barlow. Barlow is in on goal, and he's going to just slot that one into the back of the net. Gale have extended their lead. It was a really, really good through ball by Ryan East, and Aidan Barlow took a touch and just prodded it beyond the dive of Luca Gunter. And in the 83rd minute, it's Rochdale 4, Wealdstone 1.
Yes, nice bit of play. Aidan Barlow getting in behind there, and he's able just to stab it beyond Luca Gunter in the Wealdstone goal. Just enough of a prod on it to have the pace take away from the goalkeeper. I didn't think at first the goalkeeper was going to get enough on that. Got something, but it wasn't enough in the end. Into the back of the net it goes, and Dale making that change to bring on Jay Bergen out.
And Aidan Barlow gets his first league goal for the club. His three prior were all cup goals. The full-time whistle will go with Dale with a comfortable victory here by 4 goals to 1.